Hello, everybody. My name is Fast Ravioli, and I'm here to do a sort of commentary on Michael Warrecker. I have a lot of opinions on these guys, and I'm kind of in the middle of Shark Week right now, so I'm really pissed off. So, this is the perfect time to make a video. I think, anyway. So, without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and fucking get into it.
Our avalanche, that's our 12:30. Can I rape you anally? Mike, 29 years old.
Can I rape you anally?
Rolling everything, Georgie.
Did it take you long? Awesome. Can you get me a drink, please?
Can you get me a drink,
Do
please?
you remember the handcuffs?
We have a lot to talk about. Why don't you have a seat?
Go ahead.
And he just keeps pulling.
Yeah.
This is Punch, right? Expecting what, Michael? Were you expecting a fucking maybe a nice red wine, maybe a passionate fruit punch with a lot of vodka in it, or whatever the fuck you kids like to drink nowadays? Is that what you were expecting, Michael? Because that's sure as fuck not what's in that fucking jug.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing?
Hanging out.
Yes.
And how old was this?
Oh, look at this.
She said she was 13, but
She said
I hate his fucking face. I hate his goddamn face so fucking much. Look at that. It looks like somebody took a regular man, stuck a fucking plunger on his face, and then just sucked it out. He looks so pursed and pointed. I don't want to let him near any balloons. He looks parece perico. Parece pájaro. He does. He looks like a fucking bird. And his ears look like they're taped to the side of his head. Oh my god. Oh, he's so ugly and gross.
she was 13. And how old are you?
I'm 29.
29.
Repulsive.
Can I rape you anally?
Oh, look at that smug look on his face. Not Chris.
How do you come up with that?
A guy-to-guy thing here, okay?
Guy to guy.
Yeah. Or like we all have our fetishes, okay?
Nobody is kink shaming you, Mike. No one is kink shaming you.
Can I ask you a blanked up question? Do you have a rape fetish? And were you ever raped?
I put a disclaimer in before everything, but I myself am a victim of rape. And I didn't realize that I was assaulted until years down the fucking line. And even then, I convinced myself that it in fact was not rape. Okay? So a child doesn't have a grasp on the concept of themselves, their bodies. They don't understand that shit. They're sure as fuck not gonna understand what the concept of rape is, especially if their parents are anything like my parents and taught them that their body was in fact not their own and a playground for fucking adults. Literally.
No to both. You say, I like rape.
Fuck you.
What kind of a thing is that to say? To a 13-year-old kid?
Well, she wasn't 13, was she?
She said
She wasn't 13, was
Well,
she?
and I can say we're at 12.
You say, no, I'm not a rapist. Laugh out loud.
Laugh out loud. I love that soundbite.
I just like it. I never actually do it unless the chick wanted me to act it out or something.
The way that I entertain myself is online. And I'll say anything, and I'll talk about anything.
You talk about
Yes.
shaving her and maybe cutting her and tasting her blood.
Okay, well, people...
So that's normal?
Dude, nobody is kink shaming you. No one is kink shaming you, okay? This is coming from somebody who does sex work on the side. This is coming from somebody who's done a lot of really weird fetish content. I have done and said a lot of really weird shit. And I can tell you beyond a shadow of a fucking doubt that nobody has ever wanted to involve a child. This guy pisses me off to no fucking end. He makes me irrational. A lot of these dudes do. Also, I'm off my meds, by the way, which is going to make this even more interesting, but let's continue. No one's kink shaming you, you fuck. No one's telling you that your kinks are nasty and icky and gross and stupid. What they're telling you is fucking children and wanting to fuck children is icky and gross and nasty. And so are you, with your shitty ass fucking nose and your stupid fucking eyes. I want to punch this guy in the goddamn face so fucking bad, dude. Like, they get me so riled up for no reason.
Well, people do some things, man. You know?
Well, people do some things, man. No one's talking about your kink. They're talking about the fact that you want to fuck a little kid, and that is not a kink.
Do you feel that you have got a problem chatting online?
Sort of, yeah.
So it's sort of like
Don't laugh it off.
In some way.
Yeah.
Role playing.
Yeah, you know.
Role playing, chat room, dude. I got 2 words for you. NBC, role playing, chat room, dude. I love him. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, but she said she was 13.
I don't know.
I know.
So if I wasn't here, and a 13-year-old girl was here, and she...
So I want to sort of stop and talk about this for a second because, like I said, I myself am a victim of sexual assault, as I'm sure a lot of you out there are as well. And as we all know, abuse comes in cycles. And, you know, kinks like this should develop over, you know, time of experimentation during your adult years with other consenting adults. Unfortunately, that's not the way that most kinks form, and a lot of them, again, I'm not an expert, I'm not a kinkspert. I don't know everything exactly. I don't have a degree. I'm talking on my own experiences, a lot of my own kinks, and, you know, a lot of other people that I know, their kinks sort of formed through childhood in their earlier formative years. So this guy obviously has a blood kink. He's into CNC. You know, like, all those things would be okay and perfectly fine in any other circumstance. And honestly, what two consenting adults do behind closed doors is nobody's motherfucking business. Nobody, regardless of what happens, as long as it is an adult person and another adult person, or however many adult people saying, yes, I want to do this act with you enthusiastically, y'all go fucking nuts. Do whatever the hell you want. Go nuts, eat nuts, fuck nuts, whatever the fuck you want to do with your nuts. At that point, you're all well and good. All of you know what you're getting into, you know, like, y'all are set, and consent can be revoked at any point, by the way. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it would be different if it was you, a 29-year-old man, and another 29-year-old person agreeing to cut each other and to partake in this non-consenting role play. Like, if it was 2 adults, that would be something completely different, and I would shame whoever was kink shaming you for that. However, that's not the case, babes. The case here is that you wanted to fuck a kid.
He was willing to go along with your rape. What do you think would happen?
On day 1, on this, you know.
Is this...
Shut the fuck up. We both know that's not true. Mentiroso. Mentiroso.
any way for a 29-year-old man to behave?
No.
He looks directly at the camera. I love this bit. It is so funny, and I never get tired of it.
What do you think should happen to you?
What do you think should happen to you? Fucking The Office? I've never seen that fucking show, but this bit right fucking here. Just looks directly at the... There he goes. Ay, amigo. Órale, por güey. Por puto. Anyway, y'all. So that's it for Michael Warrecker. I think I sort of ended that like Walls. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to. It's just that that's all I watch. That's all I ever consume. Also, if Walls notices me, that would be really cool. I'm sorry, I'm really high and I'm off my medication. But I really hope that you enjoyed this. Again, my name is Vast Ravioli. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching.